Look into my eyes. When you see me on a show, when you see these fans, you know you've got the best in the damn world.
This is the Wrestling Matters podcast where we stand up for professional wrestling.
Here we fucking go!
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change!
Professional wrestling! This is it! This is us standing up! Yes! 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 Yes!
That's 13-14!
Make it till death!
Cena, I am the best in the world.
Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Anthony Walker, and welcome to this very special edition, or this very special podcast, production by the Wrestling Matters podcast, of course, yours truly, Anthony Walker. And yes, I'm going to do the Royal Rumble predictions. Now, before I get into this, I've already done this during the week. I did a Royal Rumble prediction show, or Royal Rumble predictions, on another podcast that I did, which I will try and get for this coming episode, Monday, January 30th. I will try and get it for that episode and play the audio of the Royal Rumble predictions on that show. Not the full audio, because there was a lot of stuff after that, but I'll play the Royal Rumble predictions audio on that. I will try at least. If I can get it, I can. If I can get it, I will. If I can't, I can't. But I thought I'd do my own version of the Royal Rumble predictions for this podcast right now, what I'm about to do. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And yeah, let's get right into it, guys. Don't forget, this coming Monday, it's episode 148 of the Wrestling Matters podcast. This coming Monday, and in about 2 weeks will be episode 150. That's right, my 150th episode, guys. So stay tuned for that. Right. Like I was saying, guys, it is now time for the Royal Rumble predictions. This is what this podcast is all about. This is the reason why I'm doing this podcast. And like I did on Tuesday, when I did that podcast that I was guest hosting on Tuesday night at 11 p.m. UK time, which is on the Crupperton T Gaming channel as well. Check it out on YouTube. It's called The Revolution Podcast, or The Revolution Talk Show. Episode 3, I will do exactly the same that I did on that, except there's been one match added to the Kickoff show. There are now 3 matches on the Kickoff show. I predicted with 2. Now there is 3. So I'll start off with Sasha Banks and Nia Jax 1-on-1, and we all know the feud with this. It's been Sasha Banks feuding with Nia Jax this past couple of weeks, month, and everything, and all the sneak attacks that's been going down, especially the sneak attacks when she was trying to, to prepare and warm up and that. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, guys. And I believe after all the attacks, after everything that Sasha has been through, and despite that little bit of an attack on Raw this past week, which I will talk more about on the podcast, it seems that Sasha Banks will more than likely get her revenge in this match. So I'm predicting Sasha Banks. Now I'll go to the 6 women tag team match, which sees Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Naomi face Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. I believe Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi will probably get their victories in this match, even though it's basically a handicap match if you think about it, because Naomi has nothing to do with this. Yes, she was about to schedule to face Natalya, then Alexa Bliss came in and got involved. I think Mickie got involved on that as well, so she'd been brought in it at the last minute. And the basic feud out of that has been between Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Becky Lynch. But I think Becky, Nikki, and Naomi will probably get their revenge. And like I said, it's only the Kickoff show, so in a slight way, it doesn't mean that much because it's not on the main it's not on the main show. So in a slight way, it doesn't mean that much, but it's the Kickoff show for you. So there you go. And what I'm hoping will be the main event of the Kickoff show, the Raw Tag Team Championships. That's right. Cesaro and Sheamus defend against the two remaining members of the club, Gallows and Anderson. Based on what happened this past week, if Gallows and Anderson, and that clusterfuck ending, by the way, if you've seen Raw, you know what I'm talking about. Gallows and Anderson this past week, and Crystal from Crystal Tags, who I had on the podcast last week, said it best. These two, unfortunately, have become a fucking joke. They need the belts. To be honest with you, Gallows and Anderson should have been the ones to take over the New Day. They should have took over the New Day. And it should have been that, but it didn't. And I believe that, hopefully, is a seeding plant, or that plant the seeds of what that could be. I hope. That's all I'm saying. I hope. And I hope they walk out World Tag Team Champions. If they don't, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a travesty. It really is. And I hate to say this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a travesty. And it's going to ruin Gallows and Anderson, full stop. Not that they already are ruined, but it's going to ruin them, full stop. And after that bullshit ending on Raw, which saw Gallows and Anderson get the pinfall victory, yes, Sheamus hit the referee for what, I don't know, but he hit the referee and whatnot, but the ref counted to 3. It should have stood, quite frankly, because the referee didn't see it, but no, the original referee had to make the call and call for a DQ. Yes, Gallows and Anderson won, but they didn't win the belts. So hopefully this coming Sunday on the pre-show, Gallows and Anderson will win the belts. We'll have to wait and see, though. Now, for the main program, and like I said, just going back to quickly what I said, I've got nothing against Cesaro and Sheamus. They've been great. They have been great. But it's Gallows and Anderson's time, and if they don't do it now, they never will. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. Charlotte and Becky, and Bayley rather, for the women's title, I'll do that first. I believe Charlotte will be the champion after this. Yes, this streak that she seems to be going on is going to exist from what it was. We'll have to wait and see on that. But I believe this is going into WrestleMania. To be honest, this feud's going to go into WrestleMania. There's something going down big at WrestleMania between these two, or featuring these two at some point. I don't know. I've heard talks of a one-on-one match between the two, so they're doing this now to build into that. I've heard there's a match going in to that as well. I've heard there's a lot of stuff going down, and I even heard of a fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania involving Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Nia Jax. So I'm predicting Charlotte to win this one and her streak to continue, even though I don't want it to. If Bayley wins, though, I won't be disappointed. Cruiserweight champion Swann defends against Neville, and the torch will be passed on this one, guys. I firmly believe Neville will be your new Cruiserweight champion, and the self-proclaimed King of the Cruiserweights will be, in fact, that. The King of the Cruiserweights. And he will get what he has set out to do. And hopefully he will have this long title reign as well. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out, though. But like I say, it could be WWE booking for all we know. But yeah, you'll have to pan it out and see where that goes. And hopefully, like I say, he'll get a long title reign and just take it from there, basically. That's all that needs to be done. What will happen is up to WWE, as we all know. But yeah, it could happen, it could not happen. But if WWE is smart, it will happen. If WWE is smart. Let's go to WWE Championship match. AJ Styles 1-on-1 with John Cena, and I know you're going to hate this, guys, but Mr. Cena will be, my prediction will be Mr. Cena becoming 16-time world champion. Now, before you start kicking off, if you're listening to this, he's going to do it anyway. It's just a case of when. WWE is going to give him a 16 title run. We have to wait. Like I said, it's just a case of when. We know it's going to happen. Anyone with a brain knows it's going to happen. It's just a case of when's it going to happen? That's the issue. That's the problem, if you will, of it. When's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? We all know it's going to happen. Like I say, it's just a case of when. I believe, in my opinion, that Cena will win, and he'll go on to the Elimination Chamber. But there's always an option of AJ Styles winning and maybe him losing it in the Elimination Chamber. Because there's rumours flying around that AJ is going one-on-one with Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. And the plan is that either way, AJ Styles will not be going into WrestleMania as champion. I've had a lot of rumours, which I'll discuss on the podcast this coming week as well, but that is one of them. So, like I say, he could retain it and then lose it at the Elimination Chamber. He could retain it. He could lose it at there, and they could be in the Elimination Chamber. Shane McMahon could pull some stunts with that. I don't know on that. We'll have to wait and see how that pans out. But I predict Mr. Cena will be the WWE champion. How is it going to pan out going into WrestleMania? I don't know, because there's talks of Samoa Joe facing John Cena at WrestleMania. That's another rumour as well. But like I say, we'll have to see what happens after the Rumble. But I predict WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, John Cena will be 16-time world champion. The Royal Rumble match itself, I thought it'd be good. I truly believe that if I had to pick one, there's a lot of people that I want to win. There's two people that I want to see win. Goldberg being one of them, but it doesn't seem that way because it looks like Goldberg and Brock Lesnar are set to dance at WrestleMania again. So the match that was at Survivor Series, it looks like it's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure, no doubt, Brock will probably end up getting the victory over that. $5 says that's going to happen. But should Goldberg win, I will not be disappointed. The guy who I'm picking to win, that's my second pick, by the way, Goldberg. The guy who I'm picking to win is none other than The Undertaker. Because it seems, which leads into my next prediction, which is the Universal title match, which you'll eventually see, and probably see Roman Reigns win the championship. That will set up what we want. That will set up what we're after, basically. Set up being, how can I put this? If Roman Reigns wins the championship and Undertaker wins the Royal Rumble, it's them two at WrestleMania. That's the rumour. So this could be Undertaker's farewell match. I mean, this was meant to be John Cena versus Undertaker, but that's been scrapped. So they want WWE, they want Roman Reigns versus Undertaker. So my guess is this, to blend these two together, Undertaker wins Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns wins the championship. And then it'll go into WrestleMania, and it'll be them two at some point. How they'll do it, I don't know. But we'll find out. Just remember though, after the Royal Rumble, there's 2 pay-per-views going into WrestleMania. Just to let you know. Fastlane and Elimination Chamber. So the Raw's one will be a match. And from what I've heard as well, Goldberg will probably have a match at Fastlane as well. Sources tell me that it's the Big Show that he'll be going up against. No big deal on that one, but it is what it is, I suppose. He's going to have some sort of a match going into his supposed rematch with Brock Lesnar. But all in all, guys, the prediction is Royal Rumble winner, Undertaker. Royal Rumble win, Undertaker. Who else? Roman Reigns, the champion. That's who I'm predicting. So, with that being said, guys, hope you guys have enjoyed this little podcast. Yes, I know I did. I already did a prediction show or predictions podcast during the week with another channel and another place as well. But I thought, why not? I'll do it again and see where it goes and see what happens this time. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Either way, that is my honest predictions for the Royal Rumble 2017, which takes place this Sunday, January 29th on pay-per-view or WWE Network, wherever you're getting it. I'm getting it on the network. Fuck the pay-per-views. And fuck you, Sky Box Office. So, with that being said, guys, if you listen to this on YouTube, drop a sub, like the video, share it with your mates, share the podcast, download this for free as well. This will be going up ASAP on the SoundCloud as well. And all the information will be in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube or SoundCloud as well. And until next time, guys, my name is Anthony Walker. Enjoy the Royal Rumble, and I'll see you soon. Peace.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change!
Professional wrestling, this is it. This is us standing up.
Yes, 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 yes!
That's 13-14.
Cena, I am the best in the world.
Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so.